To make your snuggle sack, you'll need some fabric clips or pins, some tailor's chalk or a fabric marker pen, some scissors that are sharp, ideally fabric scissors, a sewing machine, or you can do this by hand. You also need some fleece. I'm choosing to use 2 different colours because that's what I've got left over at the moment. And you also need a template. Now I'm making mine for a Pygmy Hedgehog, and I'm going to do it 12.5 inches wide by 13.5 inches long on my template, and that will give me enough room for my seam allowance. So I've just folded over the large piece of fleece that I've got in the teal colour. I've just placed my template on it, and I've just marked it with the tailor's chalk, and I'm just going to cut that out, so that'll give me 2 pieces once that's cut, and I'm going to do the same for the pink colour as well. So I've just cut out 2 of the pink and 2 of the teal green colour, and I pinned them around the edge. I've actually put the fleece good size together. It's not always obvious on plain fleece, a pattern would be easier, but I put the best 2 sides that I can find together. I'm just going to take them to the sewing machine, and a top tip, obviously I've got to sew the 3 sides. I'm going to use a 1/2 inch seam allowance, but when you do the bottom corner, try and curve it as best you can. And then we can cut off the excess here. It just means when you come to do the snuggle sack there's not so much fabric in the corners. So that's my next job. So I've just taken them off the machine. As you can see, I've curved the corners on both sides, and I'm just going to chop off the excess here and here, and also cut off any loose threads at the top. Next of all, I'm going to take one of them, take the green one, and turn it inside out. I've just turned it inside out, so I've got the pink one still with the seams I've just stitched showing, and the green one just nothing. That's why I've just turned it inside out, the seams are on the inside. I'm going to put the green one inside the pink one. Obviously the pink one has got the seam shown on the outside, and then just in the corners here, if you see, if you just line them up, the seam to seam, and try and push one way and one the other, a bit difficult to do with one hand, and just pin them there. That'll make it a bit easier when it goes through your machine. Now I'm going to pin it all the way around the sides. I'm going to leave just a small section which I'm going to mark with tailor's chalk, just so I know not to sew that. So that's pinned all the way around, and I've just put my little mark there so I remember not to sew that area, because I need that to turn it inside out in a minute. So I'm going to take it back to the machine and do another 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around the edges, remembering to leave this little section here. With the hole that I've left here, I'm going to completely pull through the green and also bring through the pink. Shake them out. So you'll be left with no seam sewing on both sides. Then I'm going to tuck the pink one into the green. And as you can see, that's starting to form the finished snuggle sack. Make sure the ends are tucked into the corners. And then I'm going to take it back to the machine. Just line it up a bit better on the top. And I'm just going to stitch shut that little hole that we had. So I've just stitched the hole that we had, and then that's your finished snuggle sack, and it's reversible so you can have it one way or the other. And that'll be perfect for Harry, our Pygmy Hedgehog, and I can also tuck it back a little bit as well if you want to get a little lip to it, but he prefers it like that.